My husband, 34M, and I, 26F, live in separate states. He won't come to me. Should I divorce him? This is so complicated and I'm so tired. Okay, I'm putting it all out there. My husband, 34M, and I, 26F, have been together for almost 5 years. We have a son together. We lived in a desert state, I won't say which because he uses Reddit but doesn't know my account, a terrible place with his parents. We lived in a desert state, I won't say which because he uses Reddit but doesn't know my account, a terrible place with his parents, who were pretty nice. However, it's a terrible place. The nearest hospital is more than 20 miles away. The neighbors get raided by the police like every other week, just across the street from us. And their gate fence is so pathetic that other neighbors' dogs come and kill our little dogs left and right. There's a bullet hole in the door that haunts me because it was hit when I was pregnant and napping on the couch. If the door wasn't made of steel, it would have hit me. I could never let my son freely run around the front yard because I was afraid of a dog coming and attacking him. Everything is a minimum of 20 minutes away, and my son had no cousins his age that we could reasonably see, and we had no friends that he could play with. So I was worried he wasn't going to be properly socialized. Not including my husband, there are 5 other people living in that 3-bedroom mobile home. They built us a tiny studio apartment just behind it. I couldn't do it anymore. So in 2023, my husband and I had a long discussion. I wanted us to move to this other state where my family lives. I wanted us to go together, but financially we couldn't. We agreed that I would go there with our son, build up an income, and get an apartment, and he could come down here after a year. We talked about it extensively before we decided this. The location is great, there's public transportation, and I work at a daycare that provides free childcare for my son and has an excellent curriculum. And my son is flourishing with all his friends at school and his older cousin, who he absolutely adores. We were planning on my husband coming in September, but then something happened. He got sued for a minor accident by an insurance company that didn't want to pay. He showed me the legal document. They were suing for $8K. He bumped into a Corvette. He was panicking, saying that we couldn't afford to move because he was so sure he'd lose this case, or couldn't afford the lawyer fees, so we had to move back. His mother bought our tickets, and we're supposed to go at the end of this month, August. I'm filled with dread. I can't do it. It's terrible. There's no benefit to being there in that crowded house with his cheating father, his alcoholic brother, and his leech of a wife who he also cheats on and brings his side piece to the house, in that dangerous neighborhood, 20 miles away from any emergency room. And the worst part is that if we had waited a few weeks, they wouldn't have even had to buy the tickets. And we could have gone with our original plan because he told me that the insurance company dropped the case and decided to pay the $8K because they realized they would lose the case otherwise. My job doesn't want me to quit. I don't want to quit. I tried bringing up all the points that I've stated why it's better for us here in my state. I make more here. Over there, the rent is the same as here, actually a little higher. But I'd be lucky to find a job that pays me $14 an hour, which wouldn't even be enough to rent a 1-bedroom there. My husband is an immigrant, currently working on getting his citizenship with a lawyer. He can't keep a job for more than a few months because they torture him. He has a bad back, so physical jobs are hard for him, and the cleaning job he recently had apparently nearly drove him to suicide. So he quit, which I totally understand. I found an apartment that, if I apply and get accepted, would give me $500 off my first month's rent. I'd use it to pay back his mother for the wasted tickets. I tried to tell him, and he got so frustrated, saying that I'm dragging him back and forth and not respecting his decisions, that I'm basically steamrolling him in making the decisions. I'm heartbroken, and I'm tired. There's no benefit to going back there. I want to bring him here. But after I told him all my points today, he just shut down. He won't read my messages. I'm contemplating divorce. I think I'd get full custody considering the circumstances, but I don't want it to go there. I'm a people pleaser, so every time I tried to talk to him about it, I'd end up feeling guilty into agreeing to go. But the closer the date of the trip comes, the more dread I feel. I don't even think I could afford a lawyer for divorce, let alone a custody battle. What should I do here? Should I just suck it up and go? If push comes to shove, I can just go in like 2 years to get our shit together and just come back. But I won't get free childcare at this job anymore because they stopped offering that benefit shortly after I started. So if I restart, I wouldn't be able to afford how much it would cost to send my son there. And I love the kids I look after too, so I know I'll cry on my last day. I don't know what to do. I'm running out of time and my anxiety is through the roof. TR, my husband and I live in separate states for 1 year. He was supposed to come here with me and our son, but thanks to some lawsuit, I needed to come back. However, that's not a problem anymore, and I want to stay and bring him here. He doesn't want to. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible Reddit tales. Share your thoughts or your own experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring those amazing stories.